It's Saturday, September 12th, 2020. Okay, so I just watched this video by Polyphonic on YouTube, and it's called The Best Protest Album of 2020, and it's about Run the Jewels. I don't know if you've ever listened to Run the Jewels before, really? A little bit? Okay. Also, I'm talking to somebody, they're not going to say anything. So I've listened to Run the Jewels since they came out. Maybe I started listening after their first album, but I've always enjoyed it. This Polyphonic episode really summarizes Run the Jewels and what they do. And in a weird way, it summarizes exactly what I'm trying to bring to stage. And it's so fucking frustrating to see it described perfectly and to be trying to figure out how to perfect it. So like when he talks about this perfect mix of ethics and morals and political discussion and philosophical discussion with silliness and 80s action movies and shootouts and robberies and this balance. When you get to like minute 416, when you get to like minute 416, is you hear LP, he's one of the rappers, you hear LP talk about how like you need to find balance. Like you're gonna run yourself dry if you just focus on this anger and this negativity, but you also are kind of skirting your morals and your ethics and your own belief system if you just act like none of this shit's happening. And finding that balance, they do it perfectly. And the way Polyphonic describes it, it just makes you, I'm gonna listen to Run the Jewels today. Like there's no way I can listen to anything else right now. And there's a point in the video where, I'm just spoiling the video, you should still watch the video. But there's this point in the video where he talks about Killer Mike and LP. So for some context, if you don't know those guys, they're both underground rappers. Killer Mike's this big fat black dude from like Memphis, Tennessee or whatever. He's from the South, and he's a legend in the rap game in the South. I think he came up with like Outkast, all those dudes. Yeah, he's on Outkast albums. Goddamn, Killer Mike is dope. Yeah, he's a funny guy too. If you check out his Netflix show, can't remember what it's called, but regardless, is this black dude who generally in their songs, he's coming at these verses and these songs from a very personal place. Experiences he's had, his family members have had, his friends have had. And LP is a white rapper. LP is my William Henderson. Shouts out to William Henderson. Fuck you, bitch. My LP is William Henderson. So LP is this underground rapper. He's a white dude, and he came up in like the 90s, I want to say, like grinding underground as a white rapper underground in fucking New York. You just have to be good. Like you can't bullshit people. And so generally in the songs, LP comes at the perspective of this very broad stroke because he's white and he's not getting the personal experience of it. And my entire life, everyone's been fucking, oh, Aaron acts white. No, fucking, no, Oreo. That's clever, guys. Yep, that's the first time I've heard that before. It's like, oh, Carlton. Yep. Oh, God damn it. You guys really stretched out to figure out good, interesting references. Sorry, it really fucking irritates me. Anyway, it feels, sometimes I feel like Killer Mike and LP in one person in terms of perspective. And this video summarizes it. It's weird. Like it summarizes exactly what I'm trying to do comedically, but it's just doing it through rap. And if you listen to this podcast, you know that rap is a big influence, music is a big influence on me. And that I'm in many ways, I'm trying to emulate musicians. And, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I made it so that my phone won't go off because it always goes off. Shouts out to my manager who always gets irritated by that. I did it. I won't say your name. I don't know if you want me to say your name or not. But it summarizes it perfectly. It is exactly, like, artistically, exactly what I'm trying to do, but with stand-up. And right now, the problem is I'm leaning in too hard into the darkness, into the frustration and the depression and the anger. and I need to figure out how to add a little more levity. And so I did a podcast recently with Jay Light. His podcast is about movies you hate specifically. And I was talking about Spaceballs. And if you've ever seen Spaceballs, it is the opposite of dark. It's just, I'm telling him, it's just a string of dad jokes. That's all. The whole movie is just dad joke after dad joke. You know when like you're at like an Olive Garden, and the waitress comes over, and your dad needs to say something in Italian, and and you wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You get a tip, lady, if you laugh. Like that is the vibe of Spaceballs. Not my thing. It leans too far into the silly and the ridiculous for me, personally. But I want to love it. I want to enjoy it because I want to have that levity. But I cannot shake my own personal and emotional experiences, especially right now. I can't fucking do it. And so I need to find this balance. So I hit up Jay literally right before I recorded this, and I don't know if he's going to say yes to this or not. I hope he does. But I wanted to do an ACMM with him, almost like a therapy session. I'll get him the big armchair and like a pipe and a notepad and a pen, and I can sit on the big long couch, and I'll have to lie down with my hands like around my chest, staring up, and then one single tear, one beautiful tear comes out of my eye as we make jokes about Spaceballs and testicles. Those have gone off the rails, but no, there's if you want to get an idea, if you, especially if you're a comic and you listen to this, I don't know if any comics listen to my podcast. If you're a comic and you're confused by like what I'm doing, because a lot of comics seem to be. Every time, since I've started, not all I've heard, but what I hear a lot from comedians is like, bro, maybe you should just be funny, which is fair. It's totally valid. But if you watch this video, Polyphonics, the best protest album of 2020, if you watch this video, you'll know where my fucking head is at least if you can translate that to stand-up comedy, if you can understand that. Like, I'm damn near speechless about it. Hold on one second. All right. It's like the video is like the theme or style I'm going for. It's just they're doing it musically and I'm trying to do it comedically. One-man show is not my ultimate goal. Like, I really need to make that clear to people. It feels weird anytime someone's like, oh, where can I find your... And it's like, you can look up one-man show, but it's not going to be funny. And it's really hard to explain to people like what it is. But the theme and the style, that's what I'm trying to do. Even in Polyphonic, the guy talks about how like, when you listen to Run the Jewels, you can turn your brain off and totally forget that they're talking about very dark subject matters and just fucking go hard in your car. Or you can actually pay attention to what they're saying and feel vitriol and anger towards all of this craziness. You can feel it's fucking palpable. You hear there's a line, I can't remember what song it is in Run the Jewels 4, where Killer Mike references so many black men have died. Michael Brown, the one that got choked, and he does this. I'm gonna find the lyrics. All right, he says they promise you education, but really they're giving you tests and scores, and they're predicting prison population by who's scoring the lowest. Who's scoring the lowest? I'm fucking up this song. And usually the lowest score is the poorest and they look like me. And every day on the evening news, they feed you fear for free. And you so numb, you watch the cops choke out a man like me. Until my voice goes from a shriek to whisper, I can't breathe. And the way it gives me fucking chills, man. The way he delivers that last line, I can't breathe. He does it as if he's being choked. And they recorded this shit years before the George Floyd stuff. And it came out right at the same time, and it's just as fucking poignant, and that's horrifying to me. But there is this fucking hype that you get when you listen to Run the Jewels. And it doesn't leave you, like, one man show leaves you sad and dour and depressed. I get it. I fucking get it. It is not a fun thing to watch. I don't think anyone's gonna, in years from now, I don't think anyone's gonna be like, you know what, I think I want to pop in like it's a VHS. You know, I think I'm gonna upload to the Neuralink my brain. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna watch Aaron Chase's one-man show for fun. Nobody does that. But like, Run the Jewels, you can listen to over and over again. It fucking hits so hard. And that's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do with comedy. And it summarizes it so beautifully. So that's about it. So I hit up Jay, and I'm really crossing my fingers that by the way, I hit him up with the same level of energy that I'm speaking right now in this recording. So hopefully he's not like, what the fuck happened? This guy's manic depressive or something. Hopefully he says yes, because that would be really awesome. But look up Polyphonics, the best protest album of 2020, for real. That is what I'm going for. All right. If you know people who if you love Run the Jewels, how about this? If you love Run the Jewels, or you know somebody that loves Run the Jewels, send them this. Share this with them, and see if they want to hear my bullshit. All right. Till next time.